Guys, hello. So in this video, I am going to explain about the forensic science, a small introduction to it, the definition and some of the terms related to forensic science. So forensic science in the word itself, it is known as a science which will be helpful to solve the crime cases. Let us know briefly about it in clear. So it is the use of the scientific methods to investigate the crimes and analyze evidence for the legal purposes. So it is the use of the scientific methods which is related to the science only. So to investigate the crime scenes, and then after investigation, the after collection of the evidences, whatever we have the evidence, we're gonna analyze it, right? So after analyzing the evidence, we're gonna solve the crime case for the legal purposes. So legal purposes, under this we can get the courts and for the justice purpose. So it is the use of scientific methods to investigate the crime and analyze the evidence for the legal purposes. So the person who is expert in solving the crime cases with the help of the scientific methods is known to be a forensic scientist. So, forensic scientist analyzes the evidence from which are collected from the crime scenes, such as fingerprints, DNA, footprints, and many more. So, these are some of the evidences. These are some of the evidences found in the many of the crime scenes. So, with the help of these evidences, so we can analyze the evidence and we can match with the crime case and we can know the who is the culprit or who is the victim. So then coming to the some of the terms which I said related to forensic sciences, first the major term is crime. So crime is an action which constitute an offense and is punishable by law, or else it is also known to be an any illegal action which is against the law. As you know, in law we have many kinds of rules and regulations to be followed in the society or by every individual. So whatever the act which we do and it is against the law, then it is known to be a crime. So it is an action which constitutes an offense and is punishable by the law, or it is an illegal action which is against the law. So of course it will be punished by many sections. So we're going to discuss it about the sections, IP sections later in the next videos. So examples of some of the crimes, we have many different kinds of crimes. Some of the crimes can be like personal crime, property crime, domestic violence, cyber crime, robbery, rape, and homicide. So under personal crime, they can the under personal crime, assault, murder, child abuse, kidnapping cases can come, and property crimes, as you know, it comes under the properties, and domestic violence, they can be like physical and psychological harm also, and cyber crimes. As you know, that the cyber crimes are increasing day by day, like everywhere. So this majorly involves the internet, computers, online resources. With the help of those, whatever the crimes are happening, that comes under cyber crime, and robbery. Like if one person breaks out into the other home and robbery some of the like money or property, something is known as a robbery, and as you know, the rape and homicide. So these are the different kinds of crimes and these are only some of the examples of it. Now coming to the next term, that is crime scene. So crime scene is also, you know, that scene is a place or a location, right? So it is in any location that may contain evidence of a crime. So it is also known as a place where crime took taken place. Okay, so it is a place if the crime is taken place in any location, so that scene is known as crime scene. So we have different kinds of crime scenes based on the location and type of crimes. As you know, we have different kinds of crimes and we have different types of locations where the crime has taken place, right? So under location, if you take, we have outdoor crime scenes and indoor crime scenes. Outdoor crime scenes is majorly known to be like outside, near to the environment. Can give examples like forest areas or roadside areas, which like it can be contaminated with the environment so easily. And indoor crime scenes means in the name itself, like indoors, like in a closed places. Like we can take an example of homes. So this can be easily secured, like mostly like small places. We can secure the crime scene very perfectly, whereas outdoor crime scene we can't secure it properly, right? Because it can be in a vast environment, vast places. Now coming to we have different two types of crime scenes. Majorly they are like primary crime scene and secondary crime scene. Like primary crime scene means it's the first location where crime has taken place. means and the secondary crime scene means it is related to the primary crime scene only scenario, but it is not the original place of crime. Like example if we take like let us take there is a crime has been committed, that is murder. Okay, so the murder has taken place at the point A, and as you know this is tree and the road means it is a kind of a forest, so you can take this as a outdoor crime scene. And the body have been moved from the place A to place B, and we have so much of distance between the A and B. So what will happen means like if the police investigation have continued and they found the blood here and some of the evidences like footprints or fingerprints of the same person here too, then we can say that the place A, it is a major primary crime scene, whereas place B, it can be the secondary crime scene. Okay, so like that. And coming to the forensic science, it is a term which is derived from the Latin word forensis, which means belonging to the court. So as you know, every word, whatever the word is there, it is derived from any other language. So forensic science is derived from the Latin word called forensis. So if you want a very broad definition of the forensic science means, see, it is a scientific discipline which is directed to the recognition, identification, individualization, and evaluation of physical evidence by the application of the principle and methods of natural sciences for the purpose of administration of criminal justice. Now um, let me explain this in very much briefly. As you know, scientific discipline which is directed to recognition means we are going to apply the scientific methods, and when we get the evidence we of course we recognize it, then we send it for the identification. Now after identification we individualize the evidences, then we evaluate the physical evidences, like we analyze them and get a proper answer about them, right? So then by the applications we all do these all kind of techniques, all these types of steps like recognition, then identification, then individualization, with the help of what, with the help of applications of principle and methods of natural sciences. So that's why the name is known as like forensic and science for the purpose of administration of the criminal justice. So that is about for the criminal justice, to achieve a justice we use this thing. So this is a broad definition of forensic science, and forensic science can be studied by different ways. Like forensic science can be combined with chemistry to make a different new topics, and forensic science can be combined with biology where we can study about the DNA and etc. Where forensic science we can be combined with physics, where it is mostly used in ballistics, like with ballistics means it is a study of the gun kind of related crimes, and forensic can be combined with geology also. So it is the unique subject where this can be combined with many different subjects and form every single subtopic where we can study differently. So this is the overall small introduction about the forensic definition and some of the terms related to it. Thank you.